Good morning. In the first module, we can see the meaning of demand, law of demand, demand schedule, and why the demand curve slopes downwards. First, we can see the topic meaning of demand. Demand means desire, but in economics, demand means desire and backed by the purchasing power and willing to pay the price. Next, we can see law of demand. It explains the functional relationship between price and quantity demanded. According to the law of demand, when all other things remain constant, if the price rises, demand decreases. If the price falls, demand will be increased. It means there is an inverse relationship between the price and quantity demanded. Next, we can see the demand schedule. It shows the variable relationship between the goods that are demanded of various levels of prices. There are two types of demand schedule. First one is individual demand schedule. Second one is market demand schedule. Now we can see the explanation for individual demand schedule. This individual demand schedule shows the various quantities of goods that are demanded by the individual at various levels of prices in the market. For example, if the prices is 5, that the demand of the goods will be 10. If the prices is 4, the demand of the goods will be 20. If the price is rupees 3, then the demand of the goods will be 30. If the prices is 2, the demand will be 40. If the price is 1, the demand will be 50. Next, we can see the market demand schedule. This market demand schedule shows the various quantities of the goods that are demanded by all the consumers in the market at various levels of prices in the market. When the individual demand are added, market demand can be obtained. For example, there will be various goods A, B, C. If the price of the goods X is 10, then the demanded for A will be 100, B will be 120, C will be 50. So the total demand will be A plus B plus C. The total demand is 500. Next, we can see why the demand curve slopes downwards. The first reason is law of diminishing marginal utility. According to law of diminishing marginal utility, when the quantity of goods is more, then the marginal utility of the commodity will be less. So the consumer demand more goods when the price is less. That's why the demand curve slopes downwards from left to right. The next one is substitution effect. In the case of substitutes, if the price of the commodity X rises relatively to the other goods Y, then the consumer will buy less of the commodity X and buy more of the goods Y, which has been more relatively cheaper. This is called the substitution effect. So the demand curve slopes downwards. The next one is income effect. The income effect tells that the real income of the consumer rises due to the fall in the price level. So they purchase more and more goods when the price falls. This is said to be the income effect. The next one is new buyers. When the price of the commodity decreases, the newcomers are attracted to buy that particular product, because when the price level falls, it becomes cheaper goods than before. So the demand will rise with the price falls. The next one is old buyers. When the price of anything decreases, the old buyers purchase more goods than before. So the demand will be decreased. So the demand will be increased. That's why the demand curve slopes downwards from left to right. Next, we can see the exceptions of the law of demand. The law of demand is a general statement stating that price and quantity demanded of a commodity are inversely related. But in certain situations, more will be demanded at a higher price and less will be demanded at a lower price. In such cases, the demand curve slopes upwards from left to right, which is called an exceptional demand curve, as shown in the shown in the diagram. The next one is we can see the functions, exceptions of the law of demand, such as Giffen paradox, speculation, conspicuousness, shares of speculative market, Van den Waals effect, illusion, etc.